Both Disney and Pixar started from the same creative background, that is, animation for entertainment. Disney is one of the pioneers of the cartoon industry, but started to face challenges throughout its years. In thinking to continue its legacy, Disney saw a bright future with Pixar. We can see some similarities with these two organizations. Both Disney and Pixar had humble beginnings, with Disney establishing Disney Brothers Cartoon Studios in 1923, while Pixar started as the computer division of Lucasfilm in 1979. Both faced initial setbacks, Disney with Oswald the Lucky Rabbit when it was snatched from under him, and Pixar undergoing changes with Lucasfilm. Disney pioneered traditional animation with successes like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, while Pixar revolutionized animation with the first fully computer animated sequence in Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan 1982. The collaboration of these studios was quite successful, producing the box office hit Toy Story in 1995, with Disney distributing Pixar's early films and later acquiring Pixar in 2006. Both sides benefited from the fusion as they had their own strengths. Disney's collaboration with Pixar extended to technology, including the computer animation production system CAPS, while Pixar had access to funds to fuel their creative minds. Some differences we can see within these two organizations were that Disney's innovation was primarily in traditional animation techniques until the introduction of CAPS in collaboration with Pixar. Pixar's foundation and success are deeply rooted in computer generated animation and technological advancements. Disney's major expansions occurred through the establishment of theme parks, Disneyland in 1955 and Walt Disney World in 1971. Pixar's expansion was fueled by the success of computer animated films, leading to its acquisition by Disney in 2006. Disney faced challenges in the film industry during the 80s, leading to the creation of Touchstone Pictures. Pixar, during the same period, showcased technological mastery with shorts and collaborations with Disney. While both Disney and Pixar share foundational aspects and deep collaboration, their unique trajectories and contributions to animation demonstrate a blend of traditional and technological storytelling methods. Disney's legacy encompasses a broad spectrum of entertainment, including theme parks, TV shows, and traditional animation. In contrast, Pixar's journey is characterized by its pioneering role in computer generated animation, consistently pushing the boundaries of storytelling and technology. The collaboration and eventual acquisition of Pixar by Disney brought together two giants of the entertainment industry, creating a powerhouse of creativity and innovation.
The pandemic driven an increase in streaming demand, transforming the film industry. Pixar exemplified this trend by only releasing Soul and Luca on Disney Plus, ensuring profitability in the midst of the uncertainty. However, switching from traditional theater caused issues affecting the cinematic experience and reducing box office profit. The release of Pixar Elemental in June 2023 had one of the studio's lowest opening weekends, with $29.6 million domestically, indicating a likely fail in the theatrical attraction. This structural shift highlights the industry's response to changing client choice and behavior. To negotiate this changing landscape, studios must strike a fine balance between attractiveness of a traditional theatrical release and the convenience of a streaming platform. As the industry continues to develop, understanding and combining consumer tastes become more essential for the long-term success. Pixar Lost Magic, Where Did the Spark Go from the Atlantic, published in July 2023, explored into a Pixar's creative struggle following the pandemic. Critic and viewer worry that Pixar's latest film don't have the same level of uniqueness as its classic, raising concern on the company's capacity to adjust to shifting customer demand without sacrificing its unique approach to storytelling. The article discussed the risk of formulaic follow-ups and dependency on well-established ideas, including comparison to the legendary Toy Story series. It drew attention to Pixar's difficulty in maintaining the magic of its early work, balancing the need to stick to its strength in creative storytelling and adult character while still using tried-and-true formula for a long-term success. The focus is on how Pixar's solution to this issue might influence its creative decision going forward, highlighting the company's dedication to preserving its unique appeal in the face of changing consumer preference. Pixar's future depends on finding the right balance between legacy and innovation in the fast-paced world of animated story where creativity and nostalgia meet.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nabila Suramdara Zaman. Now moving on to the next part, which is overcoming the issues. Disney Pixar in effectively managing the consequences of the recent COVID-19 pandemic. Disney successes, however, can also be linked to the effects of COVID-19, which caused numerous streaming services to boost their earnings or revenue. Disney and Pixar are making an effort to overcome some of the issues and involve a few change agents. The first issue related to shifting audience landscape and the rise of streaming during the post-pandemic era. This shows that Disney Pixar has evolved the audience preferences in which storytelling and content formats become an indirect change due to evolving audience practices and tastes towards diversified and high quality material. The steps taken by Pixar are diversifying its content production for Disney Plus by bringing in a greater range of shows and movies and theaters such as original programs like Win or Lose, Dark Days, and Luca, which will appeal to a wider range of viewers. This method is demonstrated in Pixar's most recent picture, Turning Red, which explores themes of puberty and family through a Chinese-Canadian viewpoint, thus investigating new formats. Pixar is experimenting with virtual reality and interactive storytelling to offer immersive experiences that suit streaming tastes. Statistics and data. Firstly, from the diagram, it shows that Disney's new implementation of Disney Plus new streaming movie in order to shift audience preferences has led to growth in subscribers during the post-pandemic era, especially the year of 2022. Next diagram shows that the implementation of Disney Plus has contributed to the revenue of the Disney Pixar company, which is over 2,000 million in 2023. The change agent. Thus, the change agents involved in this first issue are both Bob Chapek, the CEO of the Walt Disney Company. Chapek has prioritized the reimagining Disney streaming strategy, including Pixar Rule, and Pete Docter, Chief Creative Officer of Pixar. Doctor champions experimentation and innovation within Pixar storytelling. He has made a point of adjusting to the shifting environment. His willingness to take the lead in adopting novel formats and narrative techniques may be essential to his success. Next, the second issue discussed is related to balancing innovation and nostalgia, which is traditional. The steps taken by Disney Pixar are to establish transparent channels of communication and collaboration between Pixar filmmakers and Disney officials. In order to guarantee that creative input is valued, foster collaboration from the outset of development. Disney may be implementing the internal studio or elemented method at Pixar by establishing an autonomous animation branch, according to a 2022 report by The Hollywood Reporter. This can point to a shift in the direction of more creative independence. Hence, technological developments at Disney Pixar result in fresh approaches to animation and new distribution channels, open doors for creative narratives and audience interactions that will influence both companies and futures. One such example is cloud computing. The meticulous layering and artwork of artists was what allowed clouds to be brought to life in traditional Disney animation. Although the Walt Disney Company has embraced AWS for the Disney Plus streaming service, HPE technology is still being used for the company's internet cloud, based on Peter 2021. Now, the statistics and data. The diagram shows the technologies shaping the future of the animation industry, especially cloud computing, which is a practice used by Disney Pixar. Now, the change agent. The first one is John Morris, president of Pixar Animation Studios, act as a mediator between Pixar's creative teams and Disney executive oversight. Jennifer Lee, Chief Creative Officer of Walt Disney Animation Studios, she advocates for protecting the unique voices of each studio within the Disney umbrella. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Next is analyze the effectiveness of the action. So, what are the action taken? Disney and Pixar have been long partners for a very long time. Disney even signed a historic 26 million contract with Pixar to create 3 computer animated movies after purchasing Pixar's exclusive animation tools. Disney was able to sell and distribute the Pixar movies as a result. A partnership of this kind was advantageous for both Pixar and Disney, particularly given Pixar's stellar track record. Before Pixar and Disney combined in 2006, Pixar were responsible for some of the most recognizable animated films of the previous 10 years. Next, is the transformation a success story? Disney's acquisition of Pixar was one of the most well-known and successful mergers in the animation sector. The benefits of animation have diminished as a result of Disney's historically conservative attitude toward the motion picture industry, as well as other industries like theme parks and TV networks. Disney had not given animation top priority, even with their extensive network of distribution and advertising. Pixar, on the other hand, was renowned for its artistic talent and films with thought-provoking viewpoints, but it encountered difficulties with its distribution. As previously indicated, the merger was essential to the quick development and filling of the gaps for both businesses. So, do I agree with the intervention? Firstly, let us understand what acquisition and mergers are. So, acquisition and mergers are two of the most popular strategies for starting and growing a company. Organizations employ both of these to grow their business and accomplish their objectives. When choosing whether to merge with another company or be bought by another company, there are a lot of factors to take into account. Merging could initially look like the simplest choice because you are getting assistance achieving your objectives. However, acquisition can also provide additional resources and security. There are several reasons to merge. Making the organization stronger is one of them. It is made possible by greater reach, economies of scale, and the capacity to provide a greater variety of services. The pursuit of competitive advantages is another factor driving mergers of companies. Businesses that merge frequently benefit from increasing resources, improved technology, and higher quality goods and services. We can see in this context that Disney and Pixar's merger and acquisition have created a very successful story, and I have to admit that I agree with this intervention. So, what is the recommendation for successful businesses, merger or acquisition? The first recommendation is liquidity and financial health check. Before pursuing mergers or acquisition, it's crucial to conduct a true financial health check. Ensure your business has sufficient liquidity for the transaction without compromising short-term obligation. Assess the company's financial structure and postpone if unable to finance operations. Strengthen financial capacity through attracting capital or improving profit margins before proceeding with mergers and acquisition. Second recommendation is well-defined goals and success factors. Businesses should think about building their M&A strategy by analyzing both their existing position and their future strategic ambitions. Every step of the merger and acquisition process, from investigating prospective targets to finalizing the deal's parameters, should connect with the specific goals and take the company closer to attaining them. If goals change as the process progresses, previous assumptions and financial projections should be updated and reviewed. The third and last recommendation is a carefully planned and performed integration. Plans must be reviewed and adjusted as necessary for business mergers to be successful. During integration, the real benefit shows up, focusing on risk management and responsibilities. Establishing a clear time frame helps with change management, and balancing cautious integration with speed is essential to preventing employee issues. Employers may provide incentive to motivate and retain employees during the changeover.
In summary, Disney and Pixar have not only weathered the challenges of the post-pandemic era, but have strategically thrived in the face of adversity. Recognizing the significant shifts in audience behavior and entertainment consumption, Disney strategically embraced streaming services, marking a forward-looking move rather than a mere survival tactic. The company's diverse distribution strategy underscores its commitment to providing content through channels relevant to the evolving digital landscape.
The continued success of Disney and Pixar is attributed to their dedication to producing high-quality material, positioning them as industry leaders in storytelling excellence. Their ability to exceed viewer expectation post-pandemic is credited to engaging, inventive, and visually appealing programming. Overall, Disney and Pixar's post-pandemic partnership, coupled with their intentional embrace of streaming platforms and commitment to superior production values, not only signifies their resilience but also position them as leaders shaping the future of the entertainment industry. This success story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of innovation, resilience, and dedication in capturing audiences amid constant change.